It's now time for Express Updates. Good day. My name is Riches Bampuado. And now to our headlines. GTech warns against use of honorary doctorate titles. Energy Minister moves to tackle ECG 67 billion Ghana cedis debt. These and many more we have coming up shortly on our update. To start with, the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission (GTech) has announced to pursue legal action against individuals who publicly use honorary doctorate titles. In a statement issued by the acting deputy director of GTech, Professor Augustine Oklu, the commission emphasized that it would not only name and shame offenders but also take legal measures against them. GTech advises the public, particularly politicians, business leaders, and religious figures, to refrain from using these titles in any official capacity, as such practices undermines the integrity of the higher education system in Ghana and devalue genuine doctoral qualifications. We later follow up to yesterday's story on the Electricity Company of Ghana's rising debt. The Energy Minister says it has taken active steps to tackle the issue head-on. Here's more on what he had to say.
As it stands, as at March 2025, is 67 billion. Mr. Speaker, 67 billion. And the plans to resolve this 67 billion debt, which has reduced largely on account of an improvement in the exchange rate, are as follows. We want to work to increase revenue and also reduce losses. The performance of district managers and general managers of the various ECG operation areas have signed performance agreements with management, and ECG management will sign performance agreements with the Ministry of Energy as well, so that we can monitor performance throughout the period. Right, Honorable Speaker, when we were leaving office, the losses were around 22%. On assumption of office, it had hit almost 40%. I'm happy to announce that the losses are reducing. We also want to ensure that we stick to the cash waterfall mechanism, and so far we've been doing so. We are going to renegotiate with the IPPs again, because we believe that they've made a lot from the state, and this is the time for the IPPs to also show some commitment so we can sustain this sector. Mr. Speaker, we are working to involve the private sector in the billing and collection at the last mile with ECG and possibly NEDCO, so that they can bring expertise, they can bring the needed revenue and overall efficiency when it comes to collections. Mr. Speaker, these are some of the measures we are taking in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance to work around this inherited debt of 67 billion.
That was the Energy Minister, Honorable Gina Paul. And now to other news. U.S. President Donald Trump has announced new travel bans and restrictions on 19 countries, citing national security and immigration concerns. The decision, according to the Trump administration, stems from concerns over the inadequate traveler vetting systems, the presence of terrorist groups, and limited cooperation in accepting deportees. Some nations were also flagged for having high rate of U.S. visa overstays. There's more.
12 countries, mostly in Africa, were hit with full travel bans. These include Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Libya, the Republic of the Congo, Somalia, Sudan, Afghanistan, Haiti, Iran, Myanmar, and Yemen. Additionally, 7 other nations, which are Burundi, Sierra Leone, Togo, Cuba, Laos, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela, face strict travel restrictions resulting in delay or limitation on visa processing.
Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States. That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others. The strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise, new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe. Thank you very much.
And now on entertainment news, Ghanaian Afrobeat artist Wavy Denchi has shared strong views on the state of music reality shows in Ghana, describing them as not worth it for talented emerging acts. Speaking on the Cocoa Digest Morning Show, the rising star asserted that many of these reality shows lack fairness and often overlook truly gifted singers.
Reality shows in Ghana is like, it's not. People, they do things for back.
I know, right?
People, they do things for back. And all of us that are sitting there know that then they do something. Because, like, you know that you did well, and everybody knows. Because, like, when you're inside, everybody that is outside is seeing the videos and stuff. Yeah. And they know what you went to do. So, like, people are like, but you're good, so why they not pick you? And you just see that people who weren't in the line just come and they just join through the back door and they go for auditions.
That's true.
We see it.
Yeah.
Now Wavy Denchi, who has been steadily gaining attention for his unique sound and lyrical style, urged the young artists to avoid shortcuts and instead focus on authentic self-development.
Personally, I feel like if you pay for a sport, you're not going to really be happy, because like the joy is in the doing. Yeah. It's not in like what you achieve at the end. It's about like you doing and striving and getting to the top. That's how you really feel fulfilled. Yeah. But like if you just pay away and you're just holding awards and like everybody's giving you, but you know you didn't work for it. Nah, I'm not that type of person.
And that's all we have for you here on Express Updates. Thanks for your time. My name is Beatrice Bampuado. Enjoy the rest of our programs.